What's up, YouTube? So I'm just kicked back playing some Langrisser, leveling up Alicia, and I'm starting to notice just some of the nasty little combos you got. For instance, here we have the Heroes of Time assassin team. They're all rogued out killers. Now, I am missing something from this. Alicia does not have a extreme magic bow. I had to build her a Hydra bow for the time being, right, until I can actually get the bow that I want for her. Here she is. So, great movement. Great movement. The combo between this little shenanigan with Righteous March and then just being able to have, effectively a skill that doesn't have a cooldown for three turns straight is just cool. It's wicked, right? And then we have the other girl from the collab, of course, just goes into straight up Sentinel assassin mode. Like, here we go. So it's been cool to get her 3C today, which completely changes her into a different type of character. And at the same time, I got this girl. But what's really cool is, of course, we have Kyle here. And Kyle does have my extreme magic bow. So I just need one more. So she actually gets... See right here? If I had the extreme magic bow, I'd be able to get right up next to this bat. And I would be able to do that in cover. And I would be able to attack this bat without... any penalty to my attack. But unfortunately, I don't have that. And because this girl is an archer class with archer troops, I'm going to get a penalty to my attack. So I want to attack something, obviously, from 2 blocks away. But this is cool. I dig it. I like how she works. The Hydra bow works alright for her. It gives her a chance of reducing the damage that the enemy does when she attacks them. So their counterattack isn't going to hit as hard. And that can be useful. Obviously nowhere near as good as the Extreme Magic Bow. But that's a rare item. I only have, three of them in my whole account. I've been told I'm lucky. So let's use the other girl. Let's go into Sentinel mode. Look at that. Look at the reach on that. Oh, it's delicious. Boom. I also like just their animations. They're cool. Even though most of the time we play with those off because we're playing multiplayer and we're not trying to make anybody wait. I do turn the animations on sometimes just to record vids, just to see what their actual attacks look like. It is nice to appreciate the art that they take the time to put into these titles, especially this one. There is a lot of hard work that goes into this game. You can just tell. It just shows. And this collab is great. These characters play a lot different. That's what I'm going to say, and that's really cool. Like, people have been getting creative with this. It really does feel like each character has their own niche in this game. And I absolutely love that. Oh, and the characters I'm going to be able to run together now. I could put Sakura in here. Oh, she still fits the theme of a roguelike party. It's like a rogue party running with a ninja. That's what Sakura would be in there. I could give them nasty mage support from Kurama. Oh, here we go. I can take just a big ass beat stick like that. That's what we'll do. And of course, Joshua brings a ton of fixed damage. If you have to choose who to give the extreme magic bow to, I would probably still go with Alicia, because Joshua's better at staying back and hitting people from 5-6 blocks away and then doing fixed damage to him. He even has a move where he does damage and then he gets to run away. So he literally gets to hit and run. He doesn't need the extreme magic bow as much. I do think it'd be better on Alicia because she gets to move through people and she gets to pull shenanigans with all of that. And it just kind of gives her an edge. But hold on. Before we do anything, let's just Togro bro our way through here. There we go. This guy's always been awesome. Yeah. Toguro. I still think Togro's the best stacking character in the game. Because he stacks for like 15 turns or something stupid. It is pretty awesome. Alright, that's right. This girl, we'll just go into Sentinel mode. I love that. Yeah, you're going to be seeing me use that a lot because I just unlocked her, the Sentinel mode. Don't even know what it's called. I'm calling it that. And then this girl with her little Uzi shot. She just sprays everybody up. Hey, that clip does run out though. Right? Oh man, he's using Eclipse on me. This is actually a pretty gnarly little character right here. Otherworldly Prince. I think Joshua can reach a couple people. 2. Hit, fix damage, run away, buff somebody else up. Alicia can go over here and just start machine gunning these fools. Alright, Sentinel mode. It's like 20 blocks away. That is sweet. That is just sweet. Oh, that's right. And it targets the hero. So I don't even have to eat my way through the troops. It just targets the hero. And his ass wasn't looking too good. Oh, this is cool. Toguro Bros uses Ha, so it gets rid of one of their attack range so they can't reach him. It's another reason why I like running him. He's got a 30% chance of just like, oh, you know what? Your attack range, -1. Oh, that means you can't reach me now. Ha! You know, and he's usually running around with a freakishly high attack as well. So when that happens, a lot of times you'll take out the opponent like that while they're attacking. It's pretty cool. Definitely fun, different, quirky characters. No wonder this is my favorite faction in this game. It's also, I would say this, for Arena, this is a faction that's going to be harder for other players to keep up with. Just as, like, people that have just entered the game now and found out that they're hardcore Langrisser players and, you know, they're going full tilt. They're not going to know what a lot of these heroes do unless they've been around for the past, like, 3 years, you know. So it's a learning curve, and for Arena, hey, you want every edge you can get, right? And I've literally seen this happen. I've seen somebody set up a party right in front of Sakura, like a healing party, and I could just tell that this guy just has no idea what Sakura does. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use her little buff ability so I can move one more block and get into cover so I'm in the forest and take my damn shot. Rat-tat-tat. And of course, she has those archers with her. They do crazy fixed damage. They're very powerful, awesome assassination troop. Alicia, I was surprised at the troops Alicia got. She got some pretty powerful troops. So Varia, not as much, but I can see why, because the whole Sentinel thing is so crazy effing OP. But look, she still has, you know, she still has some fairly close damage dealing abilities too, right? That you don't have to go into any mode with. Right? And she has the samurais, their damage isn't reduced in close quarters combat. Unlike every other hero that I'm running here, all of their troops are ranged and they're range class 2. So if anything gets into close quarters combat, well, except for Joshua because he has the extreme magic bow. That's the exception here, right? She actually, this girl has the bow that gives +1 to her range. That's just the bow that I put on her by default. I actually had more Ulra's bows that add to range than I did extreme magic bows. What are you going to do? They're rare. So she does get to attack from 3 blocks away. Yeah, I'm pretty much just trying to unlock everything on this girl as much as I can right now. And in the process, I might as well use the other character too. Get the full experience. Oh, we're killing villagers before they can kill other villagers, it looks like. Oh man, she wipes them out. she she wipes them out before the little samurai swords can even get there. We're already dead. Oh, that's funny. You know what? I feel like I should take this noble out. Also, Alicia, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. She can move through people to get more movement. I always wonder how her movement gets stretched. I'm like, doesn't she just have 3 movement? Why is she getting... Yeah, she gets to move through people. Like I said, a big reason why the extreme magic bow would be a big deal right now. Because if I attack this guy in close quarters... It doesn't look like it, but my damage was reduced there quite a bit. Like, see, that guy even survived after attacking me, even though my attack's like way higher than his. What are you gonna do? Get an extreme magic bow. There's that much more reason for me to grind the dragon. Grind some of the resources just to, I think every month we can get a couple accessories or even more rare. But I typically don't spend any crystal shards or anything to get weapons or armor or helms. I save all of that stuff to spend on accessories whenever we can cash resources in for accessories. Because those are the really rare items. Like, accessories are just a rare class. But even like weapons have kind of a rarity class where there's like the extreme magic bow on top, Ulra's bow, which gives you +1 to range, and then just some of the crazy specialty swords that increase like your AoE range, and that are just super amazing for certain characters. Alright, so we're gonna have to get in there. I will do some kind of item video soon, just kind of going over tons and tons of items I have and what I do with them. But there's still, and there was a new batch of items that just came out, and there was a weapon that was really, really awesome that I didn't get yet. So I know I'm missing one of the weapons, and I think I might be missing an accessory. I'm not sure. We'll have to double check. But Alicia, so far so good. Let's actually see if we can run her in anything. Oh, that's right. 3-1 Elite. That's what we need to do. Just to unlock more of her, Time Rift. Let's see. I have a bunch of these that I can do and grind out a bunch of resources too. So we go to Elite. Yep, the ship battle. Yeah, that's the funny thing. If I ever felt like I was in a tight spot in Langrisser here, all I have to do is just grind into story and grind into all this stuff. Like, I have a ton of content that I can beat in this game and cash out for Lapis, and that just feels awesome. So yeah, that's why I haven't made that much progress, because I'm saving the resources. Oh man, it's the only way I'll hang on to them. Okay, shit. Okay, I was so busy blabbering. We didn't actually bring the girl we want to bring. Are we still on Elite? Yes. I wish I could just sweep it with her somehow. Alright, spare me, you damn pirate. Alright, where is this girl? Alicia. Alicia, get your ass over here like your name's Tanisha. Where are you? She's gotta be down here somewhere. She's like level 50. Oh wait, yeah, I did give her like a level 50 weapon that's going to increase her, there we go. Ooh, Sentinel mode. Yeah, I could do that. Gotta be careful though. I wouldn't want these level 35 enemies killing me. So we'll just put a meat shield up in front of this chick. And my favorite mage, Kurama, can move up. He has crazy AoE game. And we'll just see whatever we can do with this girl. We can't reach anything. Oh wait, that's right. We could reach everything. We just give ourselves the movement buff. All of a sudden, our movement's pretty damn good over here. But we'll start from back here. Rat-tat-tat. She seems to crit alright too. Now her crit stat is only a B stat, but you can do something with that. Okay, other characters have like a D for crit. So a B stat, you can still feasibly get pretty decent critical out of a character, especially if you build into that crit just a little bit. And I don't feel like you're really giving much up for it. But she's obviously not going to crit like Sakura that has an S rank for her crit stat. But a B rank is still, like I said, you can do something with that. So I dig that. I think that's very cool. I'm glad they didn't go right for the boss. I'm glad they didn't like nerf her skill right to shit and make it like a D stat. At least in the class that I have her in now. So I'm sure her other class won't have a bad skill stat either. I mean, she is some kind of archer type rogue thing. With her World War II gun. Actually, yeah, it would be. It's got like a clip and, whatever. Her and her modern-ish weapon. Alright, so just like that, we should have opened something for her. Let's see. Unless I wasn't supposed to run it on hard. Wouldn't that be about a bitch? Speaking of which, where is she? I know you climbed this list a little bit because we powered you up. There you is. And we do have a new bond power. Yay, there we go. There we go. Oh, and they even gave us some lapis for it. We're sitting pretty on 2,000. Save that for the next collab. Right, you guys also got to figure, I've been pulling like the normal characters along the way too. Like I really should concentrate on, the collab heroes and all that. But I've just been pulling on everything here. And even the item banners. So I still managed to do just fine in here. We could increase her attack a little bit. Shout out to my guild for floating me while I've been busy with life and work. I do manage to get in here and clear some stuff, but I know I'm not keeping up with my guild responsibilities, but it is what it is. They're floating me for now. I can't wait to get back into it. There's a ton of guild play in here, and a lot of stuff that's still new to me. On top of these summons that they've added, like Thor and whatever one I have equipped right now, there's just been a ton of things that they've added to this title, and it is dope. I just running the dragon fight today, I was like, damn, this really is a different game. They have made leaps and bounds here. Great strides. So yeah, I'm gonna get this party rolling. This is really cool because we finally get like a real, roguelike party where you're running all range classes. Joshua there. Joshua can strip buffs. He can do great fixed damage. He can hit and run. He can also do some potent close quarters combat damage. He can take a close quarters combat troop. The little blue troops, they're not the best, but they're decent for close quarters. And if he has an extreme magic bow, that means neither him or his troops are doing any less damage in close quarters combat. That is why I wanted Joshua to hold on to the extreme magic bow. He has troops to match, and he can count as a melee unit if he has to. And the thing is, those troops, he doesn't really, you can set him up to do a ranged single target attack, but I would rather fill his kit up with AoEs that do fixed damage, and then he can finish people off in close quarters with his close quarters troops and his extreme magic bow, so he's still doing great damage and not taking any penalties. So that is why, he's gripping that, but I definitely want another one for this girl because she's kind of doing the same thing. She has a movement shenanigan for moving through people, right, and getting up close to them. And she does have samurais. Same thing as Joshua, but even a little bit better. I don't think Joshua has samurais. Let's see. He should be right up here. Yeah, see, Joshua, unfortunately, does not have samurais. I wish I could run them because then they would have a ranged attack and they wouldn't get a damage penalty in close quarters combat. But it's either the Cyclops or the Guardian Infantry. The Guardian Infantry guys aren't bad, but I'll be honest with you, this is the only hero that I have that uses these guys, and I've leveled them up just for him. They're close quarters, so their damage isn't reduced in melee, so it matches Josh's bow if he has that bow. But it works. It works because, his bread and butter is going to be the AoEs and the fixed damage. And then when something does manage to tag you, they're not going to be able to one-shot you because you have these soldiers, and you're going to do good damage to them as well between the soldiers and your damage not getting reduced. They're still getting hit by an attack-based rogue. He even adds some fixed damage to it, so he gets pretty gnarly. What I'm saying is it's just a great combo, I think. We also have this girl who is like a rogue killer. She has a crystal stinger. This is kind of a rare sword. Yeah, you get to ignore 20% of their defense if your skill is higher than the enemies, which this girl's skill will be because it is an S rank. So her attack's only an A though. So she needs to crit. But this is another roguelike character that I could run in that party. And this girl goes Naruto mode and turns into a log when you try to attack her the first time. So she gets to just negate one count of combat. So you can go assassinate somebody and somebody standing next to them effectively can't hurt you in close quarters combat. That just opens up some crazy plays where this girl can come out and get you and you can't get her back. So just all of these characters running together, because remember, they're all in the same Heroes of Time faction now, right? And of course, Deedlit's in there for some healing. Oh, it's just such a fun faction to run now. And now they've added, Alicia and Silveria to it. You have Kayura. I can never pronounce her name. Kura. This chick's awesome. Well, same thing. She can tag somebody from like 5, 6 blocks away, and then she gets to heal your teammate off of that. Ryu here from Ronin Warriors. This guy has one of the strongest one of the strongest single target attacks in the game. It's some major boss lane ass shit. Very awesome, and he just looks cool. I wish I had his skin. He's all transformed and powered up. Regardless, he still looks cool in his red armor. So yeah, I feel like this faction just got a pretty big upgrade with this collab. I mean, it does with every collab. But these heroes, I really like the way that they run, just from my experience playing both of them now. And like I said, I have to go in there and unlock the character that we get for free. That is a dope character too. I will like when I actually get these girls together and play with them a little bit, I'll make a recording with the third character as well from this collab, because I think he's dope, or she's dope. They're all girls. I think she's dope. She has an awesome AoE. I really did enjoy her, and I was like, oh, that's the other character. So I just think they all have a cool aesthetic to them. I think they've done a great job with the little effects with the explosions. And she seems to be able to just throw a nuke and hit a bunch of people and just scatter them all around, which is really great for breaking up formations and getting tanks away from vulnerable targets so they can't tank for them. And you can come in and kill the healer or take out their assassin without their tank being able to do anything. Or just blasting somebody away to the point where they can't reach you now and take you out. So just a bunch of cool stuff from these characters, and yeah, I'm digging it. So if you haven't gotten any of these heroes, if you're just logging on, we have time. We have time. Do not worry about it. This collab's up for 19 more days. The other banners are only like 12 days, and these are non-limited heroes that we got, whatever. But we have 19 days up. Really cool, unique characters that have their own. They both have their own different, unique abilities. There's lots of them. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, triple S, baby. Super special, whatever. I'm going to give this collab one of the highest scores I can give it. It's been awesome so far. Look at them tanks blowing up. Yeah, some of the story clips have been really, really cool that they just kind of put in here. Awesome. Yeah, there she is. There's that damn grenade thing. Pew pew. Alright, folks. Best of luck to everybody out there. As always, I gotta get to work. In real life and on my party here. So I will talk to you all soon.